Hey guys, welcome to Problem Man episode. I don't know. I don't keep track of them. We record several a day, so this might be 4 or it might be 400. That's how productive we keep it here. I have a really special guest today. His name is Olumide Oworu. He's an actor. He's a musician. He's an artist. He's a politician. And he's on Problem Man. Welcome to the show, bro.
Thank you so much for having me, bro.
Just a quick one I need to ask.
Yeah.
What makes you specifically suited to solve people's problems on the show?
Yeah. I've been through a lot in my journey of life so far.
Okay.
I believe that has equipped me with some insights that might be helpful.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I'll give you a test problem, right?
Okay, cool.
All right. Okay, no, actually, and it's perfect. The one I just had, I've changed it in my head now because I want to do something that actually reflects your proper life.
Okay.
All right, so you're acting now in the meantime, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to, I imagine, do you think you're going to run in the next rep election?
We'll see how it goes.
Okay.
See how it goes.
So if between now and then you get this massive, I don't know if you have, it's possible you have already, but you get this massive Hollywood role. You have to move to LA and you're doing well. It's a Netflix TV show, but then from there you get cast into a big movie. And suddenly, like, you have this Hollywood career that is very different from your Nollywood career.
Mm-hmm.
And imagine you can balance both, but you have these two careers now you're managing. Are you running the next election?
Bro, that's a tough spot to be in.
This is how I test your mettle.
That's a tough spot to be in.
Yeah.
Whew. Bro, how big is this Hollywood project? Is it like... It's heavy.
The first one is like you and people that have won Emmys. And then next thing you're in a movie and it's like Matt Damon is on the thing.
Bro, I'm running the movie.
You have 6 scenes with Matt Damon.
Bro, I'm running that bro. I'm running that project. The beauty of it is, it's still international relations. I'm still putting Nigeria on the map.
True.
That's also going to open an amazing door for Nollywood as well
Yeah.
in terms of, crossing over to international collaborations. So I definitely would take that opportunity because at that point, in as much as it's amazing for me, but it's bigger than just me at that point. Like, that really could be the one thing that we've been waiting for.
I feel like a lot of your peers wouldn't respect you if you didn't take it.
Just because,
they'll be like, what are you doing?
We've been waiting for this.
Plus, you'd also be able to use a lot of the new resources.
Exactly. Because at the end of the day, honest truth is you don't necessarily have to be in politics directly to still effect some sorts of change, but it just is easier because politics is definitely the vehicle.
Okay.
But for me personally, I'll run that PO.
I heard that.
And after that, so the good thing is politics is not going anywhere.
Yeah.
I could always switch back. Also, I'll be switching back with new contacts, new connections, new perspective.
Yeah.
Why not? At the end of the day, the better I am and the more I work on myself and improve, the more I have to give.
Yeah.
So,
let me tell you a bit about my day.
Okay.
I usually put my MacBook in like a backpack.
Okay.
For work.
Mm-hmm.
Put my charger inside. Nintendo Switch, just like things I need to get me through the day. But I tried something different the other day. I put my MacBook in a tote bag.
Okay.
And I was like, this is nice. And I put my Nintendo Switch in a tote bag. I put my charger in a tote bag. There was space for my phone charger as well. It didn't look clunky. It felt nice. It felt light. And it was just like nice to try something new that benefited my life, and it was just a good idea in general. That being said, it's like rainy season, so I'm in trouble because I've fallen in love with this new way of carrying around my things, and I'm not going back, bro. I'm not going back to the backpack. I don't know. I don't know if rain falls on my computer, then so be it.
What are the odds that you'll be caught outside in the rain? like right when it's raining. Like
You said that now, and I feel like it's going to happen to me this week. I feel like whenever I'm like, what are the odds? The odds.
Yeah, because I mean, at the end there are odds, no matter how low odds.
God is just like, oh, okay, bet. Let's see.
Okay, maybe wrap your MacBook inside waterproof.
See, then it becomes more complicated than
just the backpack.
The backpack,
right?
yeah.
Bro, you'll be fine, man. Just have umbrella on deck. I mean, your bag might even be able to fit a small umbrella.
That's hard. So yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like the small umbrellas though. They've always rubbed me the wrong way. You know those ones that are just like.
I mean, I can't lie. It's kind of weird for your size as well. Just be really
walking around with this tiny.
Okay, so maybe don't hold the umbrella in the bag.
Yeah,
but I think you can pull it off.
Okay, I
think you can pull it off. Just be checking the clouds, weather updates,
weather app.
Yeah, all of that.
Yeah. Okay. Have you ever like had to go somewhere and just check the app on your phone and you were like, okay, cloudy today. I'll dress for the weather.
No, I've never had to do that.
Yeah.
Only time I've ever really bothered about the weather is if I'm going to see anybody that I know that the area used to flood.
What's the area with the worst flooding in Lagos?
That was very hard, but there are some places on the island that sure odds.
Oh, Lekki is crazy.
Yeah, sure odds.
That's how I know it's raining, but it's not really rainy season yet. Because I
have PTSD because I've lost a car engine to Lekki flood.
Oh, same. Well, I think I think mine was Dolphin.
So and they check if I go see one of my guys like bro, be like say go rain.
There's not. It's such a crazy concept.
But I'm not driving.
Yeah, because I feel like usually when something happens to my car, there's someone I can blame it on.
Right.
Where I can like just get my money back or like something back. But when it's the weather, who are you talking to?
And I mean, even insurance doesn't really flood insurance.
I mean, no, it doesn't.
We don't really, yeah. No.
I don't think I think our insurance in Nigeria covers earthquakes. I think I've seen it before in the Bible. It's just like earthquakes.
Yeah, I'm not paying for that.
Yeah.
I'll take my chances.
But also, like, Nigeria isn't over any fault lines, so there's like a 0% risk of earthquakes.
My point exactly. Yeah, so, like, if there's an earthquake, then that means
come on,
you get that.
Yeah. I'm gonna live with something.
Yeah, I can live with that.
Yeah,
I can actually live with the fact that I got an earthquake in Lagos.
Yeah, that one you can just be
like, I can't even feel bad.
Yeah, flood. You can, like you said, you can check the apps. You can. There's no app for earthquakes.
That would be weird. Imagine there was an earthquake app.
I feel like if there were earthquakes in Lagos, regular earthquakes,
at least like a tremor check or something.
Yeah, if Lagos experienced regular earthquakes, or even better, like snow. So in December, I just got like people couldn't be outside. They would die. I think we might be a better country because
in December.
Yeah, no, I
mean, you know, December is what's keeping us alive in these parts.
No, I don't even mean like.
Bro, if you remove December, we won't make it. We won't make it the whole year.
I don't even mean rocks. I don't mean no. Okay. I don't mean not going out.
Okay.
I mean like infrastructure wise.
Right.
If for the last 50 or so years, the Nigerian government have had to have thought about, it's snowing, so we have to provide like gas for people to keep warm inside. We have to make sure there's infrastructure that can keep people off the streets. If they thought about things like that, they built roads to like accommodate certain things. We might be better. I think we have it so good here, weather-wise.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
We've kind of just gone. Sure. We've just been lazy.
But then, I mean, you can also say that they really wouldn't care.
They probably wouldn't
care. So, like,
that's
whether you get snowed into you get snowed in your yard, like, God, your own.
That's a crazy thing to think about. Like, the government probably wouldn't care.
Look like snow on the road, man.
Yeah. Not so on my road. That's
we're working on it. We've set up a committee.
We set up an ad hoc committee.
Yeah, that's where it's going to end.
We'll let you know in about 3 or 5 years how we feel.
And then they'll not collect budget for like all these like snow cleaners,
snow plows,
bro. Like 1 billion for 2 snow plows.
One on the island and one on the mainland. Yeah, man.
Wow. Yeah.
I think it's time to get into some problems.
Let's go.
All right. This episode is special because we have a repeat customer He sent us a problem in the last episode. But I'm not going to go with him first. I'm going to go with someone else first.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Get ready. Problem headphones on. Call them the problem phones. Okay. Oh shit! I'm calling first. I'm supposed to listen to the problem first, actually. One sec. Text them. All right, problem time.
Hi, Problem Man. My name is PK, and I'm the host of a little podcast called Sailing in South. And my problem today that I'm bringing to you is that I don't know why. I think I know why. I kind of live life in the high side, like I'm a husky nigger. And, God has blessed me with good food, good money, and it shows in my stomach. And for some reason, whenever I go out, people always just feel the need to just rub it. Like, I will just go to a motive, I'll go for a wedding, and people will just be, PK, wow. And next thing, they are rubbing my stomach. Now, this is not one of those, I don't know how to deal with no. I want to start blowing these people on their faces. Now, but when I do that, they will say that I'm the bad guy. So that's why I'm asking you, what can I do? Because at this point, I might start rubbing my own back.
That's the problem. Yeah. So we're going to call them back right now and give them advice. But before we do that, how do you feel when people rub your stomach? Have there ever been a point in your life where you were like just really self-conscious about that?
Not my stomach, but like at the end of the day, it's just kind of weird having certain people in your space like that. Like,
yeah.
Like, why are you?
Yeah.
Why are you rubbing me?
Yeah. I think no person should ever have to ask, why are you rubbing me in life? Why are you rubbing my belly? Why are you rubbing my arm? Just
why?
Don't rub me. Don't rub me.
And usually, I think even the person rubbing knows they shouldn't be rubbing. I don't know. They probably, yeah.
I think they probably get off from
that's weird, man.
But also, the crazy thing about rubbing is, obviously, we both know it's like kind of weird to do, but it's at a party setting. It's something the robber can get away with. Like, I just tapped his stomach. I don't know why.
Based on vibes. I was drinking.
Yeah. And then you're overreacting, you're screaming, and you look like this crazy person.
Yeah. At the end of the day, people really should just respect other people's personal space.
Yeah.
For keeping it 100.
100%.
But, maybe for our guy, he probably might need to wear a t-shirt that says, don't rub rub my belly at your own risk.
I'm going to give this one to him. Let's give him a call.
All right.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Hello.
Hey, welcome to Problem
Yeah, I can
Man.
hear you.
Hey, welcome to Problem Man. It's TMT. I'm here joined by our guest, Olumide Oworu. We're here to solve your problems, bro.
Thank you for calling. I've been expecting your call.
Thanks for expecting the call, man. That means a lot to us. Okay, so we're here to talk about your belly being rubbed.
The issues.
It's bad.
Very bad.
It's a bad thing to rub a belly that does not want to be rubbed. It's a bad thing to love a woman that does not want to be loved. It's a bad thing to eat food that doesn't belong to you. So when these motherfuckers walk up to you and they stretch their wretched little hands and place them upon your, I would say, your bump.
My bump? Oh no.
Okay.
I don't have a bump. Please.
Sorry. And when they place their wretched hands upon your bosom, is that better?
My bosom? You know what? Whichever word you want to use, I'm cool.
When they place their disgusting,
wretched, stinking hands,
fly-ridden, diseased, smelly, lecherous
ashy
lecherous hands upon your stomach,
Mm-hmm.
it's a cause for concern, my friend. I don't like this at all. I don't like this.
I don't like it. That's why I came to you. So what do you think I should do? Because at this point, I'm tired. Like I said in my message, it's gotten to the point where I want to start slapping people's hands. But when I do that, they say that, oh, PK, you are the one that, So what do you guys think I should do?
I honestly, I'm just spitballing here, but I think you need to just kiss them on the lips. Boy or girl.
I should what?
What?
I should what?
I think you should kiss them on the lips.
Oh, wow.
Like a peck, not a obviously, like not like anything intense, just like a. And then they're like, "What the fuck?" And you're like, "What? You can't."
I'll be like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, you tell them that. Listen, you can't start this dance and not follow through. You rub my belly. I want some action. Like let's do this thing. And then they're like, "What the fuck?" And you're like, "I'm sorry. I thought you were communicating something to me. Clearly, I've over."
I didn't read well.
Yeah, I didn't read the room well. And then they never rub your belly again.
Okay, so can we do pros and cons? Can we do pros and cons of me doing that? Like, what are the cons? Like, what is the worst that can happen to me? So I know what I'm getting myself into.
I mean, the worst that can happen: lawsuits. You probably get in trouble for like a form of assault. I would say like some sort of assault. So you probably shouldn't do that. Let's.
Yeah, I think so.
What do you think?
I mean, one of the worst case scenarios could be the person might be feeling it.
Oh, that's horrible.
So it's like
that's not good.
At that point, as far as they're concerned, you're about it. So it's kind of weird to now backtrack from that point.
If they give you, if they reciprocate the energy, and you're like, whoa.
And then at that point, they don't think you're playing hard to get. So they think it's a game at that point. So everything you say now is just a chase. And like, okay.
This is a bad game of chicken. It's like poker. You call their bluff and they call your bluff. Okay, all jokes aside, how do you feel about holding their hand, taking them aside and saying, listen, I value our friendship and I don't want to embarrass you, but I really am not comfortable with that and I would like for you to stop?
I don't know. I feel like that just takes it to like a whole different level because number one, like, it's a lot of people. So if I start doing that,
they're not rubbing your belly at the same time. You're not Khaleesi. Listen, they're doing. How
many people I want to tell that?
As many as you have to. As many as you have to. Like, how many people are rubbing your belly, man?
Bro, everybody from my mom to my babe to my friends to my enemies, everybody. No, not literal enemies. Just like people that I'm not really cool. Like for example, I went to a concert recently, and bro, I can tell you like almost like 5 people. Like, PK. Next thing, they are stretching out their hands, and I'm like, oh no, not again.
Can you send us a picture of your belly? Because I think there's something here. I think there's something special about this belly. Like, if everyone's trying to get a piece of it.
Maybe if you eventually see me, I like to be anonymous, so I don't like sending pictures.
Fair enough.
Bro, I think maybe also your Prince t-shirt that says "Do me, I do you," or "Rob me not."
Oh, I like rob me not.
Yeah.
Thou shalt not rob.
I am not a genie. My belly is not a lamp.
What if I rub their own bellies back?
Hey, that's not bad. That's not bad.
I just thought of that now.
But the thing with that is a very thin line between making them feel awkward as well, and making them feel overly comfortable.
Yeah, because now, we're rubbing each other's bellies now. I guess we're belly rubbers. Yeah,
I think it's a thing where you really just have to. I mean, it might be a lot because it might be repetitive. But at the end of the day, if it's that important to you, you need to make them understand that they are encroaching into your personal space.
Yeah, take them aside.
So as many times as you need to really. And
the best part is, the more you do it, the more better you get at communicating why you don't like it and how much you love them and like being around them, but you would just like that particular thing to stop. So like you do it like the first time, it's like, that was alright. You do it the second time, it's like, that wasn't too bad. Third time, fourth time, it's like a routine thing for you. You have the speech down pat, it's easy.
Yeah, and if you don't know them, then you
Like,
really
yeah.
don't even need to be nice about it.
Yeah.
Like, you really can.
Change
Even
it.
like just non-verbal cues, just the way you like even just look at them. Like, feel free to cringe at their touch.
Yeah, shrink.
Yeah, so they know it's weird.
Yeah, and if you
I have another question though.
you have another
I have
question.
another question.
What's your
Yeah,
question?
we've been
Tom?
talking about what I should do. Why do you guys think it happens? Like, because I know that there are people like me. I've tweeted this a couple of times, and people have agreed that, man, why do people do this thing? So, what is is it like a kink that makes people see niggas with big stomachs and they're like, oh wow, shiny, let me rub this thing like a genius lamp?
Nah, I think, like, for instance, my dad has a big belly, but no one's going to walk up to him and rub that bitch because he has a resting bitch face. Like, he looks like he'll smack you if you come near his stomach. So I think I think also you sound like a very pleasant person, like a very jolly fellow, and that might be a thing. Like, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing bad about being a source of light in the room, in people's lives. I don't want you to change who you are because some people are getting crazy with it, you know. So I think it's very important to disregard the why and focus on the how to stop this. Do you understand what I'm saying?
That's speaking.
Yeah, man. It's hip hop. Yeah.
I know. Thanks for calling.
Hey, thanks for being on the show, man. Thanks for giving us this problem and sharing something that means a lot to you.
No problem. Can't wait to listen to the episode.
Can't wait to have you listen to the episode. This has been our good friend. Should I make a pseudonym for you?
Yes, please do.
Yeah, this has been PK, and thanks for being on the show.
Thanks. Bye.
You just solved your first problem.
Yeah, feels good.
Yeah,
Good.
we typically do 2 per episode.
Right.
And you've knocked out a really good one. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
I see now because I like the way you did it. I came from a chaotic POV because that's what we are doing. Like,
Balance.
yeah,
Balance.
it's good cop, bad
Balance,
cop.
yeah.
So I come from the chaotic bad cop thing, and they're like, "Oh, I can't do that," and they give something more measured and reasonable.
So anyone that you feel like you want
you
to,
know, yeah, you can
and as long as problem is getting solved,
listen. As long as we're fixing lives,
that's this impact.
yeah. You know, it's funny when we first started producing the show and writing notes for it. When we first started producing the show and writing notes for it,
Yeah.
and just putting the show together in general, that was around the time I was watching Far From Home.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, and I was just really into that show, man. And I think it's the first time. I think it's the first Netflix original show that I really got into, and I was just like, damn, this could be. There could be novels. There could be there could be comic books. Like people, if you guys made graphic novels, there's so much IP on them. There's so much merch in that IP, and like just like spin-offs and stuff you can do. That's really dope. I don't want to, because okay, I saw that like last year. Was it last year it came out?
Yeah, December.
Yeah, December last year, and your character's name was Atlas, right?
Yeah.
Oh God, I'm so happy I remember. Do you know the thing is like, because obviously we've been trying to schedule this episode for a while, and I've just been like, oh man, his Far From Home character was so good. What's his name? I haven't Googled it. I haven't Wikipedia'd it. I just remembered now for the first time. Just looking at it, I was like, Atlas. His character's name is Atlas. How was it playing that guy?
It was fun.
Yeah.
One of the most memorable experiences of my career so far.
Yeah.
I had the freedom to really be experimental. Having multiple directors also helped because it gave me the opportunity to have, different perspectives to the same character.
Yeah.
So you can then just have multiple layers.
All right. So different directors are seeing different things in the character.
And that just helps you as the actor as well because you're like, oh, I didn't even see that. I didn't even think of that choice. Because your scenes are really just down to choices.
Yeah.
A scene can play out in like 1,002 ways just off of the choices that you make in the scene. So sometimes just having another perspective just really helps you just make choices that just have a different feel, even for you as the actor.
So basically, you're carrying different perspectives from different directors into other episodes.
Exactly. So it was a wonderful experience.
That's pretty hard.
And I mean, I haven't really played that many characters that are not the textbook good boys.
Yeah.
So that was fun as well. But then what I like the most about him really is there's a human factor to it. Like you kind of, I mean, not trying to make excuses for him, but you see where he's coming from.
Yeah, he goes low he goes high.
You see why he
has good moments.
You see why he like that. So it was amazing, and I got to play around with my hair.
Nice.
That was fun too.
How many colors did you dye your hair?
3 colors, man.
That's crazy. I remember the green and like the reddish one. Yeah. Also, like it's the only. I think it's the only Nigerian
young adult show. Which one?
Not even that. Like it's the only Nigerian property I've seen that's generated fan art. So I've seen like people.
No, funny thing is, not like I got even deep down to like you just mentioned it.
But you've seen some of the fan art, right?
And they're actually all like sick.
Yeah, like you know how like you see all these like K-dramas about teenagers and blah blah, and like even like Riverdale, like this stuff. There's a massive community, and a lot of them are artists, and they draw fan art and they send it in, or they have like fan fiction websites, and you guys have that, which is pretty impressive.
It was crazy. I can't even like people were literally just even people. Dressing up as the characters as well. Like I was like
you're making characters that people can cosplay. Bro,
like, and they're detailing like same amount of rings Atlas has. Like wow. Like I'm just just it's amazing to just see work that you do just be appreciated even beyond like what you were expecting. And Far From Home is definitely one of those type of projects.
Have you been to any of the Comic Cons and all of that?
Not yet.
But you'd go.
Now I like
Are you like a comic book superhero type of?
I mean, I'll read a comic if I see it. I mean I had a couple. I used to collect Tintins.
Tintins are amazing.
Growing up. My dad was big on stuff like that. But I haven't really had like a comic culture per se, but I do enjoy reading comics. It's very relaxing. Also helps with my imagination as well. And I mean, just people that can draw, I think they're so cool because I can't draw to save my life.
Same. I'm a terrible.
Bro, my
artist.
stick figures are crooked.
It's like my dad is such because my dad is such a gifted artist. Like he draws so well.
Like I wish.
And I only found out because like he used to draw for me when I was a kid.
Right.
Like he would just like draw this random. He would draw like a random thing while we're watching TV, and he would give it to me, and I'd be like, and then I'd try and draw, and it would be a piece of shit, and he'd just be like, "God, you're lucky you look like me, because how?" But then, how are we related? But then my sister is also like, she's also really good at art and drawing and painting and all of that, and I just hate that. Like that missed me. Also, season 2, is that happening?
I would love for a season 2 to be a reality.
Yeah.
So, I mean, fingers crossed, Netflix, please hit us up.
Okay.
Let's do
But no plans yet?
At least not that I know of.
That you know of.
I mean, I'm hoping that there are things in the works. I'm hoping that they're having meetings right now. And, they'll update us very soon. But I would like to think that there should, because even the way the story was, like, let's finish this story now.
Yeah.
What happened to Ishaya? What happened to... Because, again, look at how they just left government's brother... I'm skipping. Imagine me skipping on my own show. Wow.
What is government's brother's name? I went to Google that.
It's not... I honestly can't believe I just skipped on this. But anyway, they just left him in the cage at the end of the show, and it's like, wow, like, this story needs to finish. So, please, season 2, yes.
We need resolution. We need closure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so if you're listening to this and you work in Netflix, Far From Home... fucking do it. Do it right now. I went to Scream. I like to throw a childlike tantrum when I don't get what I want. Right. Yeah. I had a cousin, like a little cousin, who would be like, she would be like, "Can I have this thing?" And I'd be like, "Nah, you can't. Your mom said I shouldn't give it to you." And she'd be like, She wouldn't be like, it was like very adult like the way she would do it. She would like, "Listen, bro, I know you're just doing your job, but I will fucking scream if I don't get what I want right now." Okay, that's just the reality of the situation. Right. And I'd be like, "What?" She'd be like, "Listen, There's a system. Ask my older brother. I look at my older brother. He's like, don't ask me anything. Like, ask my older brother. I will scream if you don't give me that cookie right now. I'm going to scream. I'll be like, all right, have the cookie. I'll give you half. She's like, I'll scream half. Okay, I'll give you the full thing. All right, let's get into some more problems.
Yes, please.
All right, problem number 2.
Okay, showing off bilingual, multilingual.
Hey, man. Duolingo. That's what I call it because that's what I learned all my French. Let's see.
Rah, rah, rah. Okay, problem man, Mr. Problem Man, rah, rah, rah. I have like a monumental problem I can't solve, and I need your help to solve this problem. Okay, so like back in the day when like kids were like 18, 19 or 17 or 16 and they were taking their mother's cars and their father's cars out and they were bashing them left and right. You see, I never did that. I was a good boy. And then now we're in my 30s and my parents tell me that they're traveling. I just immediately decamp to their house to drive their cars. And now I have put a car in the fucking gutter. Now, I don't have fans like that, but manager, how am I gonna like refurbish a brand new Prado? I'm just a millennial.
SUV gang.
Oh my God. I'm sorry, but like ending that with I'm just a millennial is fucking crazy. Oh my God. Have you ever crashed another person's car? A guardian's car?
Well, this one time. But the good thing about my situation is it was my mom's car, but she knew I took the car out.
Yeah.
I went for an interview on my way back. It wasn't even my fault, to be honest, because it was a bus that ran into me. Downfall ran into me on the bridge. So I like just hit the side of the bridge. Like, bro, I thought the car was going to flip over, but
that's crazy.
Messed up the car, bro. Like, chopped the whole, like, the car
Was
finished.
gone.
Yeah. So there was that.
Eesh, that's terrible.
Yeah, but this is different.
This is different. This is
keywords for this problem for me: Prado and brand new.
Brand new Prado and 30s.
And 30s,
like you're at the age where your parents can make you pay for that shit.
Yeah, probably even will make you.
Yeah,
especially if they have a rough idea of your earnings.
Yeah, like 20s, 50-50.
Yeah, 30s you're
30s you're dropping about 40s. Yeah, they're sending you to prison. All right, let's see. Hello? Hello?
Hello, Problem Man. How are you?
Hey, man. Thanks for calling in again. Your episode, I mean, you called in last time and people really liked it. It was really good content. Thanks for calling in again.
You know me, I live to give you content. And my life is fairly problematic.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. In my youth, they called me the Chaos Prince.
The Chaos what?
Prince.
The Prince of Chaos. I love that. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
So, I mean, let's talk about your problem. I'm with Olumide Oworu. He's a famous,
I don't know him, but I'm sure he's a stellar guy.
He's a stellar guy. He's a famous problem solver, and he's here to help you fix this with me.
Oh, because I'm actually like on the verge of fixing it myself.
I mean, you'd have to. You'd have to.
Yeah.
What are you thinking, man? First of all, how do you feel? What kind of mental space are you in?
I'm pretty good. I'm taking myself out of Lagos. I'm actually packing on a retreat because I didn't even frame the problem well. This is it. The last 5 times I've been out, like at night, right?
Yeah.
bad police checkpoint, bad police checkpoint, bad police checkpoint, and then burst tire. And then I went out on Monday, was it Tuesday? On Tuesday, and my tire burst on the road.
Oh my.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's been a week of hell.
Yeah. It's just one of those months.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
guessing.
Yeah. I mean, first of all, I just want to say my deepest, because the thing is, I feel like with it's I don't know, for some reason it feels harder to disappoint your mom than to disappoint your dad, doesn't it?
It does. It really does.
Yeah.
You know, like
'Cause-
dads are dads.
Yeah,
But then my mom has read every child raising book in the history of the world, and every self-help book in the history of the world. And
yeah, because I feel like
good,
I feel like dads expect you to fuck up. That's why they're always angry. Even when you do well, they're just like, whatever, man. I'm just happy you didn't fuck up this time. But moms are like, oh you're my angel and you're the best, and I'm going to make sure you're always good. And now you've done this thing to her. I mean, okay, the first thing to get out of the way is, did she know you would drive her car?
Yeah.
She knew. Oh, so she knew you had the car.
No, she didn't. She didn't know I had the car. She didn't know I had the car. She was away in Delta State, where I'm from.
Yeah.
So I nicked the car, to impress the street, and we were going to a rave. We were going to sweat it out, and we didn't know where we were.
Yeah.
Because it was somewhere around the Legacy, and that's not really my zone.
Yeah.
And I took a turn, and next thing I know, I got that.
Oh dear. Oh dear. What kind of damage are we talking about?
Well, a paddle tire. To replace a paddle tire, that's 135K out flat.
135.
135.
Okay, well, here's what I think you need to do.
Okay.
Take a picture of the tire.
Yeah.
Go on the internet.
Uh-huh.
Type in GoFundMe.com.
Yeah.
And put it up there. And say these exact words.
Yeah.
I am driving 16 orphans to a medical checkup in Badagry. And on the way there, our car tire has been destroyed. Could you please donate whatever you can to this cause and help us fix the tire? Now, that help us fix the tire, put that in caps, bold. And I promise you that within 16 hours, you will have the necessary funds. And if you get anything extra, you have to return it back to those people. Because we're not doing scams here. This is a place of honesty and honor.
Well,
and doing the right thing and being a good person.
Well, TMT.
Yeah.
And Olumide.
Yeah.
No, actually, Olumide, what do you think? Let's see.
But you might need to sell your phone. No? Because, bro, no, you might need to sell your. I mean, do you have a laptop that you're not really using? You have anything you can sell? Like a fridge in your room?
Well, boys, I have to tell you a thing. I did the most stupid thing, and possibly the bravest thing I've ever done in my life.
You told them.
You told them.
I told the truth.
No, why would you do that? You don't do that. You never tell the truth. You never tell the truth. So how did they react?
Well,
I said, my mom. Can you say it the same way? Can you tell us the way you told them?
Well, so because replace the tire, right? Like, you change the tire, right? I saw another window, so I booked a dinner to see my favorite uncle the next day. To do the dinner at night because the dinner.
Yeah.
And so I told her that the thing happened on that trip, not on the trip to the ring. You know.
My
like went down.
So if you put it that way,
I told as much of the people as I could.
I love that. I love that for you. Come on, man. Don't play with me. I was so panicked for you for a second. You need to be on Problem, man. You're problem solver, clearly, because that was good. That's how you do it.
But anyway, to solve like my greater Lagos problem,
yeah.
You know,
Hello?
City trying to evict me possibly or kill me if they don't succeed. I have booked. Funny you said Badagry. I have booked a trip to my grandfather's house in Badagry, and I'll be staying there for I think like 2 weeks in total.
Okay.
It's my birthday next week.
Nice.
So I have to be back in Lagos to celebrate it. Actually, I may not come back because if I dare, I may sleep in panty again.
Fair enough. You've pushed your luck as far as you can, and it's time to take a break.
I think I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done from these streets, Last time it was no Toto, Mr. Aguero, or no, Mr. Aguero, and now and my 90-time career is fucking over.
Hey, man, it's been a good run. It's time to take a break. It's important to know when it's time to, quit while you're ahead.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Well, thanks.
Quit before you're my lawyer defending me in like a trial that is simply about me having a slip of weed in the car.
Hey, man, I got you pro bono as well. Well, thanks for calling in.
Okay.
We called you, but thanks for being on the show, and good luck. Have fun up at Agri.
Thank you. I will. All right.
Bye.
Catch you guys later.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Smooth guy, got him left.
Bro, I was so worried for a second. I was like, you told them? It's like when you watch American movies and someone cheats on their partner. In real life, people don't tell. Like, if they don't get caught, they don't tell. But in movies, they always tell. And it's always like, I felt guilty. I'm like, no, keep that shit to yourself. You did something horrible, and you have to swallow it and live with it alone for the rest of your life. That's the price you pay for doing something bad.
I mean, that's a whole other conversation, sir.
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe if somebody calls and has that problem, but that's a whole other.
Yeah.
Also depends on the dynamic of the relationship as well.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Also, American love is different from Nigerian love.
American love is so different.
So
yeah, Americans, they love with this.
Yeah, it's very yeah. I don't
know what Nigerians love with, but I know it's not this.
It actually.
I mean, in some ways.
I think we actually love with this. I think American love is this. I actually think it's this, and we actually love with here.
Yeah.
Because before a Nigerian relationship, that has two people trying anyway.
Yeah.
Before it will end, bro, that means there's some major.
That's true.
But like, bro, that side just you didn't make my coffee. Oh, you like coffee? I was like, bro, like the least.
You keep wearing the same t-shirts, and I can't stand it.
Yeah, like, bro, like the least,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you watch Seinfeld?
I haven't watched it. I don't watch anything.
It's like one of the running things is like the main character, Jerry Seinfeld, is constantly finding the most ridiculous things to break up with women over.
Right.
It's like, I don't like the way she laughs.
Right.
I don't like her opinion on this thing. And it's just like the most ridiculous thing.
That's very them.
Yeah, that's very American.
But
yeah.
But love is a beautiful thing.
Love is a beautiful thing.
Definitely
man.
encourage love, encourage people to love. I honestly believe that everybody deserves to experience quality love at least one time.
Are you in love right now?
I am in love right now.
That's what's up, bro.
And it's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Are you married?
Not yet, but I'm mentally I'm excited about the prospect
The
of getting
prospect of
married.
getting married. Fair enough, man. I saw a picture on your page and it was just like you and the
Yeah,
woman
it's
dancing.
going.
That's-
She don't get me, as they say.
Oof, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I
It's
respect
beautiful.
that. Go and get like you someday.
Bro, I mean, I highly recommend.
Yeah.
I highly recommend. It's
Yeah.
good for physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually.
Mm.
Because she's also like had me like wanting to really better my relationship with God. Like
Yeah.
she's my one-stop shop and it's amazing. So I definitely recommend, bro.
Nice.
Sure.
Nice. Well, before we wrap up, we have this thing we do where you talk about what you want for yourself for the year.
Okay.
And while you're talking about it, this beautiful instrumental that I made is going to be playing in the background. So you can just jump into like what you want for yourself.
So I generally don't believe in long-term goals, or rather I didn't believe in long-term goals.
Yeah.
I like to take advantage of the present, the here, the now. But this year, honestly, I just want to be comfortable and be happy and not put myself under unnecessary pressure to overperform or overachieve. I need to give myself credit.
Yeah.
I've accomplished a lot. I've done very well for myself, and I need to acknowledge that. I need to embrace that. I need to celebrate that. And I need to take some time off to take care of myself. And then that will help me re-energize and aspire for more greatness. So that's really what I want.
It's beautiful, man. It's beautiful. I think usually I just have psychopaths on the show. Like just people like me that are just very like no, I mean they're lovely people, but like they're not media trainers. You're very like, this is like karate. I love it. Thanks for being on the show.
Hey, amazing, man. Thank you for having me. Finally.
We've
been on this thing for like the longest.
We did it. I mean, no, you still have to do some marriage.
Yeah, I did. No, I feel like now that we've started this one, it's easy. We've broken the ice.
So
we did.
We'll get into it. All right, but bye, guys. Remember to like and subscribe and tell all your friends about the vibe. Right. Yes. All this.